Trust in the workplace is just, fantastically important, really terribly important. And if you don't have trust, it's like not having lube oil in your car engine. It's just going to freeze up and it's going to stop. Because if I don't trust my fellow employees and I don't trust my bosses, I don't really want to work hard. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't want to take a risk, that's for damn sure. So trust is terrifically important to performance. If you want to reduce the performance dramatically, way down to the bottom, create a lot of distrust. So the boss really needs to create trust. Now, how do you create trust? You need to understand this distrust. Distrust comes from unknowns. Distrust comes from not understanding and not knowing something. Anything that's unknown causes us a little trigger back in the brain and says, oh my gosh, there's something to worry about here. And if it's a lot of things, then, we're completely frozen up. So the boss needs to think about, okay, how can I do away with distrust? Well, what am I going to distrust if I know everything? If I know everything about what's going on, I know everything about what is going to go on. I know all about any change that's going to be made and why it's being made before it's being made. And I'm a party to the change. I've really agreed with it ahead of time. What's to distrust? There's nothing to distrust. So, and how does the boss do that? We've gone over the techniques. It's rather simple. You listen to the complaints, the suggestions, and the questions of your employees. You respond respectfully and reasonably to those complaints and suggestions, to the satisfaction of the employee, to their satisfaction, not to yours, to theirs. So now they're satisfied. Oh, they wanted some information. They asked you a question. Did you play your cards close to your vest and not share information? If you shared it with them, everything's open. They know everything. There's nothing to distrust. Absolutely nothing. So you're solving the complaints and the suggestions to their satisfaction. You're giving them the answers to the questions they have. No distrust whatsoever. And they will treat everybody they're working with great trust. One of the big benefits for the boss is the boss starts to know who these people are. He's dealing with them all the time, listening 24/7, listening to what they care about, what they, where do they come from. And he starts to realize who they are, and he can trust them. He develops through this whole thing trust for them. So that makes the whole place work better. So the bottom line of trust is, it's totally under the control of the boss. The boss can create it totally and completely. In that way, he'll get great performance.